another guest. So good of you to come. I say, what a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening. Keep scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They're free from their sarcophagus and just won't let you win. You know what I hate the very most about the outdoors? Poison ivy. Keep scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They're free from their sarcophagus and just won't let you win. Ah, another guest. So good of you to come. I say, what a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening. Keep scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They're free from their sarcophagus and just won't let you win. You know what I hate the very most about the outdoors? Poison ivy. Keep scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They're free from their sarcophagus and just won't let you win. You know what I hate the very most about the outdoors? Poison ivy. Keep scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They're free from their sarcophagus and just won't let you win. Ah, another guest. So good of you to come. I say, what a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening. Keep scary skeletons and and shivers down your spine. Shrieking scold will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a reach. You'll shake and shiver against the rise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They'll speak from their sarcophagus and just won't let you dream.
Ah, another guest. So good of you to come. I say, what a lovely outfit you're wearing tonight. It truly sets the appropriate mood for the evening.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking scold will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver against the rise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They'll speak from their sarcophagus and just won't let you dream.
You know what I hate the very most about the outdoors? Poison ivy.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking scold will shock your soul, still your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shiver against the rise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shall suddenly shrilly scream. They'll speak from their sarcophagus and just won't let you dream.
So hey, what is happening, everybody? This is Jimmy Bones, back at it again with another video. And today, what I have for you all is actually a very, very special treat, and honestly, a very special animatronic in total honesty, at least in my opinion. Now, I might get a little flack from the Jimmy community from this one, but personally me, this has been probably one of the best animatronics I've seen all year long. Now, take me, I am a Gemmy fan, obviously, but I love other companies and everything that they do. THD is obviously one of the other awesome ones that they released this year, and so is, like, the Alien from Spirit, or the Martian from Spirit, and just, there's so many good options. Now, this was a surprise to me because I was not expecting Walmart, out of all places, to have an animatronic like this. This is the Gemmy 2023 Dapper singing and animated talking skeleton sold at Walmart this year. It is probably one of the coolest Gemmy life sizes that we have gotten in a very long time. Now, here in the recent times and recent moments that we have been getting animatronics from Gemmy, it seems like Gemmy has finally started to catch up with companies like Techie, SVI, Party Time, which they're partnering with right now, which is why I think this is even a possibility. But just many other companies out there that are making these incredible animatronics. And for a while there, Gemmy was behind, and they were doing you know, like they maybe made like something cool, and then they would not make something cool, and most of the time we wouldn't really get that many cool things from them. But when I tell you all that this year Gemmy is making like some incredible animatronics, I truly do mean it. And I know a lot of people still give Gemmy flack because we all know Gemmy used to make the best animatronics, like the most revolutionary animatronics at the time. They made Count Vigor, Dr. Shivers, Edwardian Butler, all these different animatronics. Unfortunately though, I think I've just come to the point to realize that times have changed. And I don't believe we will probably ever see collapsible animatronics, and we can complain all we want, but unfortunately that's just not going to be the case anymore. Now, this animatronic, however, I think, personally, is probably one of Gemmy's finest masterpieces as of recent days. And the reason why I say that is because this animatronic not only sings, which you don't really see that often anymore from Gemmy, but on top of that, he also talks some classic Gemmy phrases that I never thought we would probably ever hear on a produced animatronic ever again. Now, I do know that, you know, the experts, D.D. Richard, and probably some of the other Jimmy Master animatronic guys would say otherwise, but I want to just try to bring a better perspective and better light to this, because this animatronic, while it is not obviously old Jimmy quality, for being a modern Jimmy prop is actually insanely good, and Jimmy has been really stepping it up. So Jimmy, I applaud you for that if you all ever watch this video. I really appreciate the craft that you all have been doing lately, and even though it's just like every other company, it's the fact that you all are just bringing back some good classic old-timey, like early 2000s phrases and nostalgia is just incredible. Now, the reason why I love this animatronic so much is because, one, he's seeing spooky, scary skeletons, which is similar to the Tombstone Dancer, which I have right over here to the right. It's something that I didn't think we would hear, but it's Jimmy's own recording of the song, and it's actually really good. The other thing I really like about this is, obviously, he has an unused phrase from the Phantom, which D.D. Richard has shown many, many times. Now, I get it that maybe, you know, this guy cannot ever live up to the potential of the Phantom, but regardless, he's still, I'm just glad to hear some old classic Jimmy phrases. And again, not the craft that we used to get, but definitely for a modern Jimmy prop, this is actually impressive to me. I think what I love most is that, you know, we don't get many Dapper skeletons. So being able to get a Dapper skeleton animatronic is just insane to me, and I thought he looked incredible. I think this is probably the closest we have gotten to a quote-unquote butler or some sort of other fancy-like animatronic from Jimmy, so I'm really happy that this worked out. What I also love is the implementation of the staff and the way he sways it back and forth while he talks. And it's just, like, if you all see the unboxing when I produce it, you all will see the quality of the product is actually pretty freaking good. I've never seen Jimmy make a build like this, so this is new and actually different compared to what I've seen on other animatronics who just use the basic, you know, arm welds and stuff like that. This has a different feeling to it, and I was a little confused at first, but at the end of it all, once I got it all put together, it looked incredible. Now, basically, what I love, you know, obviously I love all the features on him, and the only thing I think I would mildly even complain about is the lighting system. I think it'd be cool if they could implement one more thing to the lighting system, because unfortunately only the eyes on the head light up, and the cane does light up. I thought that was a really cool addition, but I thought they could probably bring that even further, because if we look back on the animatronics that were sold last year from Jimmy, the items that most of those animatronics had in their hand lit up in some really cool, epic way, and I just couldn't get over it. It was so beautiful, so gorgeous. So I had to get me a couple Jimmy animatronics from last year, because it was the first year that I had actually seen some decently good quality animatronics from them. But this is definitely no exception. The poles are actually very thick, and the shoes on this guy are actually very fine quality. Like, it's thick quality. They're not plastic, flimsy plastic, you know, shoes or anything like that. These are solid shoes. And for $159, you're getting a lot for your money. Now, granted, you know, it's still plastic molds, but the clothing feels actually pretty nice. The designs remind me of classic Jimmy designs on the clothing and the patterns. It's all there, and it's like Jimmy took some of their old specific items and formed it into this incredible modern masterpiece. So in my personal opinion, I would say that this is pretty good quality for a Jimmy animatronic, and not to mention the fact that I would personally say this is the modern holy grail for Jimmy animatronics, just because of all that you get from him. You get the Try Me button, he's electrical, it's not battery powered, he has a decent lighting system, he has good quality clothes, the builds are very solid and sturdy, and on top of that, the head movement is creative. It's a spring, and it looks good when he moves, so it makes it look like his head's moving back and forth. Everything on this thing, in my opinion, looks incredible, and I thought I would give you all a quick close-up to show you all what I'm kind of talking about. So let me be right back, and you all will get a close-up real quick. Alright, so coming up to the Dapper skeleton, you all can see that obviously it's plastic mold, but regardless of it being plastic mold, the detail on this guy is actually pretty good considering the fact that it's Jimmy. I love the detail of obviously the skull, making it look a little worn up and worn out and beat up a little bit with all the scars. It looks good, And on top of that, all the painting looks really nice too. There's not really anything off-putting about the painting of this guy. But like I said, it's plastic. He has the red typical eyes. The hat is a nice smooth fabric. It's actually really sturdy. It feels like a SVI kind of hat, believe it or not. And I really do like that, like, a lot. I think it looks incredible and it feels good. And on top of that, you know, he also has the little strap around the hat, as you can see. So it has the fine detail. And then not to mention the fine quality patterns of the vest. I love the red vest. I can't get over this one just because of the fact that it has the beautiful flower pattern on it. It looks good with the nice gold lining, the gold buttons. This here is the sensor. I have not tested it out yet, currently as of making this video, so I will for you all. He also has the little handkerchief here. It's just a soft, it's just that typical like cotton fabric that they use a lot in a lot of animatronics. The bow tie, the collar, this all feels really good. It's thick and decently good quality. As you can see, his head moves around when I touch him because his head is on a spring, so it's supposed to wobble. And on top of that, the pants look really good too, actually. It has a great pattern to it. Now, it's your typical animatronic clothing pattern that you pretty much see or clothing filling that you pretty much see everywhere, but it's thick and it's actually pretty hefty, believe it or not. Like, this is genuinely a good quality animatronic, and I thought I would show you all a decent view from the side here, give you all a good look at what this guy is all about. Now, on top of that, we also have the head, which is on the cane. I believe this is the same skull that they kind of used. It's a similar skull mode they used on the Hourglass Reaper from last year, which I'm okay with. It does look good and it fits well. On top of that, the hands, obviously, it's not some kind of flimsy plastic. It's thick. It's a decently thick plastic that doesn't have any give to it. On top of that, you have the cuffs, which have the same pattern as the back here, and it just obviously goes all the way up. It all looks really good and it fits together very well. Coming down to the base, I will give you all a quick look at the shoes, and I wanted to show you all how beautiful these shoes are. It's like I said before, it's a thick plastic and it looks good, and I have no complaints at all about what this what this guy has to offer. Besides the fact of maybe a little bit more of a lighting system than what we got, but I am not complaining at all, considering the fact that this lights up and his eyes light up, and he also has really cool sounding phrases and a really cool song to go with him. But anyways, you all, this is what I wanted to show you. It's truly impressive to see this masterpiece before your very eyes. I am very shocked by how just beautiful this animatronic actually is, and I cannot tell you how just amazed I am that Gemmy even produced this. This is fine quality. And again, if you all want to get him, he is being sold at Walmart this year for only $159. So for $159, I'd say this is a pretty good steal. Plus, you get old phrases and a song with him. So I would say good on you if you get him, because you may not see this guy ever again. But anyways, you all, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you did like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I always try to upload weekly, never try and disappoint you all. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is Gemmy Bones signing off. I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.